Hello everybody, this is Rohit Singh and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video I am going to show you how to make a project in C language. I will also show you a brand new project implementation in C. So I hope some of you or all of you learn C programming language in your academics, but hey, it's a very useful language. Don't just leave it idle. Practice questions, solve problems and in C, and always try to make the project in it. Okay. At the end of this video, I am sure you will have a clear idea on how to make a project in C. So stay tuned with me, because at the end of this video I am going to give you some projects ideas. Okay, if you find this video useful, then make sure to support me by liking this video and hit the subscribe button for more such interesting videos. So let's start the video. So hey guys, here is our agenda. Okay, by using this file we can save contacts and do these operations in it. Okay, first view all contacts, then next add a contact, after that remove a contact, search details of any contact number, update details of any contact, delete whole phone book. Okay, so these are the operation we are going to perform in our app. If you are able to make this one, then pause this video and try to code it, and if you are implement it, then see the result. Okay, so we are going start. So hey, let's start our project by including our all header files and also declaring our structure. Okay, here are our header files, which is going to be stdio.h, stdlib.h and string.h. As we are storing a string into the file, we are using string.h. Because of that we can perform string operations. You can also include stdlib.h. okay, it will also help you. And here is our structure. We are going to store name of maximum length 30 character, country code, long int mobile number, long int for mobile number, sex and mail. Okay, so let us save our content. Okay, now after declaring a structure we need to declare our custom data type. Okay, so we can just type def our person data type. So here it is. As you can see, we type def the person, struct person into just person. Okay, so up until now it is clear. And after that we are going to declare what all our functions we are going to use in this project. Okay, so here are all our functions. We are going to use remove all. So one thing just keep in mind, best function is what? Having no arguments. Always try to make a functions which takes no argument. It is a best practice. And never use global variables, it is a bad practice. Okay, so we are going to use removal function, print menu, which will going to print our menu, and add a person into the table, list record, search person, remove. Okay, let me clear. Okay, search person, remove person, update person and take input. Okay, now declare we are going to declare our main function. So here is our main function. In main function we just declare a simple start function which will start our project. Okay, now declare our start function after it. So here it is, guys. Here it is, our start function. Let me explain it to you. Okay, in start function we are doing what? We are just taking one choice input and starting a loop. Okay, in loop we are going to print menu, for which will print the instructions or how to use it. Okay, then we are taking choice and put it into the switch case. Okay, so for case 1 we are going to list record and get char. Why we are using two get char? Because at first we are when we call a function, then a function returns something. I know it is a void, but also function returns something. Okay, if it is void then it returns void. Okay, but it returns something. Okay, so for our first get char will get the return object of our function. Okay, so the next getChar will do what? This will pause our window for a while. Okay, and then break. Same thing we do for case 2. We are adding a person. After adding, we are applying to getChar. For case 3, we are searching a person and then pause the screen and break. For case 4, we remove the person, pause the screen and break. For fifth person, we are updating the person and pause the screen and break. For case 6, we are removing whole table. Okay, we are removing our all contacts, and by default we are doing what? By default we are going to exit our program. Okay, so this command is just used to implement your system command. Okay, so if you are in Windows, just type CLS. This will clear your screen, but I am in Linux. Okay, so as you can clearly see, I am using Linux Mint. It is a very popular OS. If you are a coder, then it is also good for you. Okay, so I'll highly recommend you to use a Linux operating system. If you are studying computer science, it will very useful for you. Okay, so our start function is declared. Now let's head out to our next function, remaining ones. So let us start with print menu function. Here it is our main function. We are doing just simple things. We are clearing the screen at first. Okay, then print our message, welcome to my phone book. Okay, and then list the instruction. Say 1 for list record, 2 for adding person, 3 for search person details, 4 for remove person or update person, and so on and so forth. And for default, we are exiting our phone book, and then we are printing enter your choice. Okay, so you can see that we are indenting it by using tabs. Okay, when this program will run, you will see this looks amazingly better. Oh, we are doing one mistake here. Let me clear it. We are declaring it here on, because it goes out of this function. Sorry. Here it is. And after printing menu, we are head out to listing content of this table. After this function, just we are make a function for adding someone. Okay, after adding, then we are going to list. Okay, so first we declare adding function. Here it is, our adding function. Okay, at first we clear the screen, make a file pointer and open a file, name phonebook_db. Here it comes the main part. Okay, we are going to open this file in append mode. Whenever we add someone, we are going to appending on this file, so we are open this file in append mode, append binary mode. Okay, if this file is not even there, then it is going to create it, so that's why I am using plus over here. Okay, so append binary format, and if this file is not there, then create it. So if the file pointer returns null, that means we are unable to open the file. Then simply print error in open the file. Please try again. Press any key to continue. As you all know, we are using getChar function over above for pausing the screen. Okay, and return. Else what we are going to do, we are going to create a variable of type person, and then we are going to take the input from users and just write. Okay, so we are writing only one structure, that's why we are writing like this. fwrite function we are using for writing details of a person, and we are giving pointer address to it, size of the pointer, and how many. This one will indicate to how many person we are adding into the file, and at last we are giving it the file pointer. And after that is all this done, we are just flush the input. Okay, so this code will become memory efficient. After that, we just close this file and again clear the screen, print recorded successfully, and after printing that, our last print statement, print any key to continue. Okay, so when this will happen, after that I'll head out to our next function. So what's going to be our next function? As you can see here, we are taking input. Okay, so just declare the take input function, and here it is. For taking input, what we are going to do, add, as you all know, our take input function will take a pointer address. Okay, And then we clear the screen, print enter your name and get the name. Okay, we are using arrow syntax. As we are using address over here, address of a pointer over here, we are passing address of a pointer. One thing is keep remember in mind, when you are using direct structure, then use dot notation, but when you are using address of a pointer to structure, then use arrow notation. Okay, so we are using arrow notation over here, and we are taking names, after that country code, after that mobile number, and so on. So take input function is ready. After that, what we are going to do, after taking input, we need to list it. So let's create a function for listing. So here it is. Here is our list record function. Here what we do, at first clear the screen and then create a file pointer. Okay, for opening the file. So we are going to list someone. So for listing someone, we open a file in read format. So we open our file in read format in binary mode. Okay, why we use binary mode? Binary mode is a little bit secure. In what manner it is going to be secure? If someone accidentally open this file, he or she will not able to see the contents in it. Okay, so you may say that our data will encrypted in somehow. That's why we are using binary format. And if the file pointer gives null, then we are printing error message and returning. Else what we are going to do, we are just create a p of person data type, p variable of person data type, and we are creating our beautiful message here. Here is all records listed phone, and after that we are going to go for the header one. So we are declaring header, printing header, name, country code, phone number, and so on. After that we are come to the printing section. Okay, so while we are getting data, here it is comes the main part, while fread will return 1. So here we are doing what, fread will read 1 data each time, okay, from the file. So fread what it will take the pointer address, size of the pointer, number of data we are taking at one time, and then file pointer equals to 1. Whenever this condition is going to be true, we are doing what, we are now, here is our here we are declaring some variables. What it will do, we are just declaring length 1. Length 1 tells us what, length we are considering our name variable of 40 character 35 characters above, but we are including space. We want that it is just limited to 40 characters. So we are subtracting 40 minus length of p name. Okay, same goes for country code. We are wanting it to be limited at 19 including spaces. Okay, and same goes for phone number, length 3 for phone number. As we all know, length of the phone number is going to be 10 digits, so we are wanting for 15 spaces. Okay, that's why declaring just 15 over here. After that, length 4, I want that sex attribute will be limited to 21 including space. We are printing name. At first we print name and then print spaces. After that we are print country code and print spaces. We are using here for loop, as you can see. After that we are printing mobile number and then spaces, and all our attributes at the last. After all such things when happen, then each iteration we are going to flush our standard input. If you are not doing so, our program is going to, it may be crashes. So it is better, as you all know, C doesn't have any garbage collector, so just flush it. Okay, whenever you are doing an expensive operation which consume more space, then just flush it after each operation. Okay, after flushing that, we are going to just close the file pointer and printing our last statement. Okay, so listing is done. After listing, what we are going to do, head out to our next function. Our listing is done. Then let's move on to searching in that list. Okay, so here it is. Here is our search function. In search function, what we are going to do, we are simply clearing the screen at first and taking printing the statement as enter the number which we are going to search in the book. Okay, and then take the input from user, and after that we are doing the same thing, declaring file pointer and opening the file in read binary format. As you all know, we are just searching, not modifying that file. Then we just open the file in read format. Okay, read in binary. If the file pointer returns null, then we are going to return after printing our error message. Else what we are going to do, we declare a flag. Okay, this flag will help us, and we declare a person variable. We are doing the same thing. While we get the data from our file, we are going to iterate by this loop here, which into this loop we just check if the mobile number is equals to phone. The phone is what, this variable, okay, which we are going to take input from user. Okay, so if this matches, then we're going to print the record. So here is some styling for printing. Okay, you can do your own styling over here and declare variables for spaces, and do the same thing, print name, spaces, etc, etc. And if all these things happen, so we declare flag equals to 1, else continue. So you cannot declare it. Okay, so I'm going to delete it. After that, if flag is equals to 0, we are moving out from this loop. If the flag is 0, then we are not getting any person, so print our statement as we are not getting any function. So we clear the screen and print this statement as we are not getting the person in the phone book. And after all operations done, flush the input output, and then close file pointer and print the press any key to continue last message. So here searching is done, listing is done, adding is done. Adding is done? No, I don't think. Yes, adding is done. Let's see, searching is done, listing is done, and yes, adding done. Then let's move on to the next function. So here it is, our remove function. We are in remove function, we just delete the file. Okay, so this will going to delete a file, and here we're done, and let's execute it. Okay, so let's execute it, and here we go. As you can see, this will print this beautiful instruction by print menu. Okay, so here we are taking at first listing record. Let us see record exists or not. So error in file opening. Why this is printing error? Because data is not even there, so file is also not created. Now move out to adding person. We are pressing 2 for adding person. Name, say country code, and phone number. Email xyz@gmail.com. Record added successfully, and let's list our data. Yes, this is printing beautifully. Now add another person. Say, so be aware of that thing, that don't put a space in name. Okay, use underscore. Country code. Here we are doing country code just 92. Phone number. And here we go. Next person is added, and let's see whether it is going to add it or not. So as you can see, this will print beautifully. Okay, so here what we are doing, 40 including name, we are having 40 digits. So after subtracting the string, what remains, we are printing it as a white space. Same goes for country code, phone number. That's why it is going to be printed beautifully. And head out to our next. What we are doing next, search person details, and press 3 and give it any number. We are giving, so this will printing our search person details. Okay, this will also work. This is also working. And after that, removing a person. So before going to remove, we want to update someone. Okay, so press 5, update, enter in name. Here name is what? Rohit Singh. So we are updating it with Anuj Singh. Okay, plus 93. We are updating country code also, and number is remaining same, so print number as before. And here we done another data updated successfully. Okay, so list out, as you can see, Rohit Singh becomes Anuj Singh and the data is updated, previous data is deleted. After updating, we are going to remove a person. Okay, so 4 and removing Anuj Singh. Okay, 3 2 4. We are giving it to the contact name, and the person removed successfully. Press enter and list table, here it is. You can clearly see that the person is being removed. After removing that, so listing is done, adding is done, searching is done, removing is done, updating is done, and all after that we are deleting the whole contacts. Okay, so head out to 6. As you can see here, printed all data of the phone book is deleted successfully. Press enter and let's see whether data is in the phone book or not. So we're going to list records. Yes, this is giving error because file is being deleted. And at last, what we are going to do, exit the program. So press 7 and this is printing, thanks for using phone book, visit again, and here our program ends. So this is about all the project. If you like this video, make sure to share it with your friends. Sharing means a lot. Let me know the next topic you want a video on. Okay, I'll make a video for you. So without any further ado, I'm leaving. Bye bye.